So, we live in a society.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
So how do we empathize with a villain? More specifically, how do we empathize with a well-crafted villain? Well, like this.
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answers?
There is really only one way to empathize, by discovering someone's humanity. The best villains are not mustache-twirling egomaniacal brutes. They are complete human beings with needs, foibles, and even virtue. Norman Bates, Magneto, Thanos go all the way back to Travis Bickle, who is the main inspiration for this particular version of Joker. They have virtues, character. Villains are not complete people without these traits. Arthur Fleck is no exception. Empathy is not the same as sympathy. Empathy is defined as the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. That happens here. At least it did for me. Now don't worry, I'm not going to shoot up a mall or anything like that. But Joker is a finely crafted character study. Its themes are broad. Not every one of them sticks the landing. But this is a true genre-defining film. Joaquin Phoenix's performance is easily next to Heath Ledger's, Hugh Jackman, and even Christopher Reeve's portrayal of iconic comic characters. His performance is stunning. It's quite clear that director Todd Phillips drew perhaps a little too much inspiration from Martin Scorsese's classics, Taxi Driver, The King of Comedy, and there's even a splash of Mean Streets in here. While I've always believed that if you're going to steal, you should steal from the best, I also maintain that you should understand what you're stealing from, and I don't think Phillips quite understood the Scorsese substance that goes with his style. What I mean by that is that there are parts of this film that are surface level and don't go deep enough, and I think they could have with some rewriting of the script. That's about all the negative things I have to say. This movie is under my skin. I was in Arthur's head. There are things that Arthur does and believes, and the character is written so well that we believe them too. We as the audience become hopeful and then devastated when we come to know what we believed is simply untrue. And we were set up from the beginning to question what Arthur sees and feels. We go on this journey with Arthur. It's our descent into madness too. The music in the film is haunting. It's almost like science fiction. A weird, ethereal, and melodic landscape of deep strings. The music is the sound of Arthur's agitation. It's almost a character in and of itself. It's all meant to be a sobering reminder that Arthur is human. The cinematography is flawless, the costumes are vibrant and appropriate, the production design is textural, and the atmosphere is palpable. Everything technical gets top marks. Oscars all around. I want more DC movies like this. Standalone character studies. If I haven't said it clearly enough, stop trying to be Marvel! Just be yourself. Marvel creates characters, DC creates icons. More please. Do a Riddler movie, a Lex Luthor movie, bring it on. Oh, and I guess a brief word about the quote controversy surrounding this movie. Don't believe a word of it. It's all bogus. This movie's violent, but it's far from being the most violent movie ever made, even the most violent comic book movie. It is disturbing, but it's far from the most disturbing. It's not going to cause people to be violent. Even the movie itself reinforces the fact that it's our chemical makeup that drives our behaviors. So it's all clickbait hype designed to create a phony outrage from people who did not see the film, yet somehow miraculously know that it's toxic. You are not entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your informed opinion. You have to see a movie to critique it. Joker is not for everyone. It's a movie that will make you uncomfortable, question yourself, your sanity, the ever-changing state of both. It will challenge your assumptions as it challenged mine. A solid A if you ask me. Thank you for watching, share this, subscribe, be excellent to each other, and put on a happy face.